Hey guys, this is Somnai from Allbar Technologies, and as you all know, Lenovo recently dropped the price of Z2 Plus from 20,000 rupees to 17,500 rupees for the 64GB variant and from 18,000 rupees to 15,000 rupees for the 32GB variant, and it comes with Snapdragon's 820 processor. So that's great. There are devices like Redmi Note 4 and Honor 6X which are also good, and a lot of you guys are confused like which device to go for. So in this video, I will talk about the Z2 Plus, and at the end I will tell you whether or not you should go with the Z2 Plus. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. Let's start this video with the design of this device. It has a 5-inch display, which is rare nowadays since all the phones are having 5.5-inch or larger displays. Though it's on the bulkier side due to the large battery, which I will talk about later, it is still very comfortable to hold. It reminds me of iPhone 5s due to that square type of design, which makes it amazing for one-handed use. But on the backside there is glass, which not only makes it slippery but also a lot fragile because it lacks any kind of protection, which is sad. I was using it naked for a couple of days and fortunately it didn't slip and drop out of my hands. But I will highly recommend you to use a case which is provided by the Lenovo in the box itself, which in my opinion is a good move by Lenovo. Coming to the 5.5-inch IPS display, it is a 1080p panel and it is pretty good, I would say. It's bright enough in direct sunlight, so the outdoor visibility is very good. Also, the speaker output is not bad, although it could have been better. Below the display, there is a button which acts as a fingerprint sensor and it works really well. It's not the fastest and most accurate, and occasionally when your hand or the sensor itself is dirty or oily, few times it won't recognize the fingerprint. You will have to clean it before using, which is kinda disappointing because other phones such as Honor 6X have great fingerprint sensor. But this is not just a regular button. You can use some pretty cool gestures. Lenovo likes to call it U-Touch. So you can tap once to go back. By long touch, it shows the notification center. Double press the button and it will open the camera. Swipe left or right to switch between apps, which is very handy. And if you long press, it will show the recent apps. And all of these gestures can be customized in the settings, which is nice. Now you might call it gimmicky, but when you start using it, you will find it very useful, and it's one of those features or things which makes the phone stand out from the crowd. Now let's talk about the software, which is ZUI based on Android 6.0 Marshmallow. The interface is a little bit weird. If you swipe down, there is only notification panel. If you swipe up, you get to see all the toggles, which is kind of weird, but you will get used to it pretty quickly. It comes with Google Now Launcher as the default launcher, which is a nice thing in my opinion. But one thing I want to mention is that sometimes the device automatically shuts down randomly for no reason, with white LED light flashing which is present on top of the device, and yes, that LED light is very tiny. And you have to reboot the device to run it properly again, which is one of the biggest issues in the software. I hope Lenovo will fix this issue in the software updates. Speaking of updates, I got only one update at the beginning which improved the camera a little bit, and Lenovo has promised the NuGet update. But you should not really wait for that because in the past they have made a lot of promises with other devices and they have never done that. So yeah, if they come up with the update, it will be a surprise for you. Now let's talk about the main highlighting feature of this device, which is the processor. Z2 Plus packs the Snapdragon 820 processor, which is the high-end flagship processor from Qualcomm. I have the 4GB model with 64GB of storage, and the performance is excellent, as you would expect from a powerful chipset. I didn't notice any lag whatsoever, and RAM management is excellent. Gaming was pretty good too, but the device tends to heat up a little bit, not overheating, just a little bit of heating issue when you try to play a lot of high-end games continuously. But for casual use and gaming, it is pretty amazing. The overall experience was super smooth and lag-free. Now coming to the battery life of the Z2 Plus, as I mentioned earlier, it is slightly bulkier device because of that 3500 mAh capacity battery. And it has got that 5-inch display, so I was expecting the battery life to be great because it is just having a 5-inch display and 3500 mAh capacity battery. But that's not the case. The battery life is just like any other flagship device. You will get through a day easily. So yeah, battery life is just good, not something great like Redmi Note 4 or Lenovo P2. By the way, Lenovo P2 is having an amazing battery life. So if battery is your topmost priority, then just look at those two devices. But one good news with this device is that you get fast charging support, Quick Charge 3.0. Although you don't really get the charger inside the box like fast charger, so if you want that, you can buy it separately. I will leave the link in the description box. I won't really recommend you to go with the fast charger because the supplied charger is also good, so it's up to you. Z2 Plus has 13 megapixel rear facing camera, and in good lighting situations it performs really well. Colors and dynamic range is good, and the HDR mode also works really well. But in artificial lighting and low light situations the camera struggles a little bit. But the front facing camera is really good when it comes to taking selfies. It lacks OIS, so the videos are not stable, and the autofocus is also not that fast. But you can record slow motion videos at 960 frames per second, which looks decent enough, not something great, but yes, you can always use that feature if you want. Also, it can record time-lapse video, which is cool. So overall, the cameras of the Lenovo Z2 Plus are actually good if we consider the complete package that you get for 15,000 rupees. Definitely, if camera is your topmost priority, I will still recommend you Moto G4 Plus or Honor 6X. But yeah, G5 Plus is coming, so I won't really recommend you G4 Plus. But yeah, you will find better cameras on G4 Plus or Honor 6X, but the processor and everything that you get for the price is not something like Z2 Plus. So that's why I'm saying overall package of the Z2 Plus is better. And Z2 Plus also performs better compared to the Lenovo's own device, which is P2, and even slightly better than Redmi Note 4 in some scenarios. So overall, it's up to you. Like, if you want better cameras, you can definitely go with Honor 6X. But if you want overall good package, then Z2 Plus is a good choice. So guys, overall Lenovo Z2 Plus is a good device in almost all the departments. But yes, there are few cons which I have already mentioned in the video. So it's up to you now. If you want to buy, links are there in the description box, along with the links to my videos on Honor 6X and Redmi Note 4, so that you can decide like which one is good for you. Give this video a thumbs up and let's aim for 555 likes on this video. If you are new to the channel, then definitely hit that red subscribe button and bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload more videos on other devices. And also make sure you follow me on all my social media networks. Links are there in the description box. This is Saurabh Nahi from Allbot Technologies. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.